Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Washington Mystics as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And with the WNBA season at 44 games total, it's paramount for these teams to get off to a hot start.
I mean, one slow month out of the gate can sink your entire season. Every game matters that much more.
And that shows up in the intensity of these early games. These players know there's no easing into the season.
6 on the shot clock. Sutton, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Sutton with the rebound. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Now Citron. Here's Sutton. Over Gray. And too long on the shot. Jackie Young on the wing. Defended by Citron. Count that bucket.
Few players better than Wilson inside. Has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Pass to Citron. Here's Sutton. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics ball.
Mystics ball.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. It's Sonia Citron on the wing. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. And here's Gray. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
14 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Citron. Pass to Iriafen. Here's Sutton. Gray defending. Now Iriafen. Asia Wilson with some nice D.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Now here's Young. Tight defense on her. Yep, that one goes.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Outside Citron. Scott, guarded by Young. Pass to Austin. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Austin. Here's Sutton. The Mystics again can't hit.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
She put on a rebounding clinic right there, and I hope some people were taking notes. Boxed out strong and went right up for it.
Here's Sutton. 6-point game. The Mystics again can't hit. Gray with it. And there it is.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
To stop the run. And the layup good by Austin.
Well, now we know the rim it doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, and you can just feel them getting more tense with each miss. Glad they got that first one out of the way.
Yeah, let's see if that gets them going.
Now here's Gray. Lets it go from 11, and it's Austin with the rebound. And Washington has possession. They trail by 6. It's Sonia Citron on the wing. Iriafen a screen. Citron for 3. Wilson pulls it down.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Releases, and that one's good. Gray.
An excellent cutter who plays well without the ball. Defenders have to lock in on Gray.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Sutton. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from 3, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
Now here's Gray. Right side, Young. Gray. Wilson, left side. 5 to shoot. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Now here's Iriafen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Sutton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Iriafen. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here's Gray. Score the basket, her third after 5 shots.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
No, the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the floor.
And the basket by Iriafen.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Sonia Citron went to 3rd, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Iriafen, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
Here's Sutton. Citron for 3. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Fades away. Rebounded by the Mystics.
The fadeaway, about her only option once she decided to shoot. Defender had very good position.
And stolen by Lloyd. Fast break, Las Vegas. Young shot's good. Now Citron. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafen going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
Here's Gray. 8 points for her. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Las Vegas.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Iriafen. Makes it off the glass.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Now the Aces with it. It's a 10-point game. To the wing on the left. Here's Evans. Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect. She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Now the Aces with it. Gray outside. Pass to Gustafson. Back to Gray. The three ball. And the Aces, another three.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
To pick up and keep this offensive pace.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Aces on top. They lead by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far, and they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
5 on the clock. To the inside. They swipe it. To the paint. Tipped. And here's Engsler. Looking for her first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Clark. To the middle. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Gray outside. Connects from three-point range.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out to the wing. Smith left side. The tray. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
A smart player. Gray plays to her strengths and generally makes quick and precise decisions.
Sheldon outside for 3. The Mystics again can't hit. And here are the Aces now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Gray. Pass to Gustafson. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. And Stephanie Dolson with the block.
A tremendous shot blocker. Dolson's length at 6'5" and defensive IQ lead to swats.
Now here's Gustafson. Lets it go from the wing. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. On the wing, Emily Engsler, covered by Smith. Sheldon outside. From outside the arc. But they recover it. Pass to Engsler. Now Dolson, covered by Gustafson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Engsler to end the drought. Gustafson with the rebound.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
So it's Washington now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Dolson. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Gray outside. Takes the 3. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Washington calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Washington. Now here's Austin. She's guarded by Wilson. Pass to Iriafen. Sheldon. And here's Iriafen, covered by Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Shot by Iriafen, no good. Young with it. She has 6. And it's Iriafin with the rebound. Sutton guarded by Young. Pass to Iriafin. Iriafin a screen. Now Sutton. Inside. And the basket by Iriafin.
They got open. Sutton does what she does. Fed him the pass.
Gray outside. Down low. Now Wilson. Missed inside. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Sutton. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Lloyd. Gray. Wilson sets a screen. Goes up at the stripe. Gray, that's good.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Here's Iriafin. Scott, guarded by Young. And here's Sutton. There's the triple. And there's the call on Austin. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution for Washington.
And here are the Aces now. Now here's Gray. She's got 24. Wilson sets a screen. Now Gray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No dice from the high post.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Pass to Iriafin. Sutton. Scott, guarded by Young. Scott buries it from three-point range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the Aces with possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And she banks in the layup.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Pass to Citron. And here's Sutton. Fires from deep. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Lloyd. That's good. And so A'ja Wilson with the assist.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
And during her 2024 MVP season, A'ja Wilson set a new WNBA scoring record.
Yeah, she became the first player to score 1,000 points in a single season. Wilson averaged just about 27 points per game. Just unreal.
Wilson, left side. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Austin. Citron grabs the miss. Right wing. Iriafin a screen. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Bell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Wilson, right side. Shoots over Austin. The bank shot, no good.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Wilson the screen. And here's Gray. She's got 24. Wilson, right side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Stepping up with the shot clock winding down. Wilson's good for at least a few dramatic plays every night.
Citron goes in, and that one's good, Austin.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Here's Gray. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Aces ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Chelsea Gray just dominant in this game.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Pass to Wilson. Outside Lloyd. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Now Sutton. Here's Iriafin. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Sutton. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gray in the post. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Austin. It's good.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Iriafin. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Scott. Offline with the 3. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
The ball goes to Washington.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Las Vegas Aces. On Sunday, they're starting out on the road to play the Storm in Seattle. And then on Friday, Los Angeles Sparks coming into town, kicking off a homestand for them.
Well, the road, never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for this team, it's a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court.
And it's Wilson with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Austin inside. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. And that one's good, Austin.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Yep, that one goes.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Sutton. 6 points for her. Oh, it's blocked by Parker Tyus. They retain possession, and it's good for 2.
Well, there's the toughness of Sutton.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Wilson sets a screen. To the middle. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. Kiki Iriafin picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. She hits one and misses one each at the line. And when you look at the different rosters around the league, the average age is starting to feel younger.
Yeah, and with the salary cap and how it's set up, you need players on those rookie scale deals. So teams might hold on to a younger player versus go with the vet.
No doubt. It's how you get the numbers to work. Teams go young to try to find gems as well and see how they can develop stars.
Parker Tyus, good.
4 of 5 to start the half, coming out strong.
Now here's Citron. Guarded closely. Pass to Austin. Sutton. Shot clock at 6. Outside Citron. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Their field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime, when it was just barely above 30%.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Gray with it. She's got 26. Young. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Iriafin a screen. Pass to Sutton. From downtown. A rebound by Gray.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Wilson, guarded by Austin. Wilson with it. Austin's there. Wilson can't hit. So it's Washington now. They trail by 16. And here's Austin. Here's Iriafin. Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
After a horrible half of shooting, they've rebounded here in the second.
Now here's Gray.
Rarely gets out of control. I admire how Gray just does whatever she has to do for her team to pick up a win on any given night.
Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Sutton. 8 points for her. Pass to Citron. Austin. Shoots over Wilson. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus. Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
To the inside. And that one's good. Austin.
She's been a real positive factor, though as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
Outside Young. Shoots over Citron. And it's Austin with the rebound. Now Sutton. Pass to Austin. Here's Sutton. Now here's Austin. She's guarded by Wilson. That one off the back iron and out.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Parker Tyus. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
A natural point guard, Young's a gifted passer, has that sixth sense to set up teammates.
Here's Citron, and she drops it in from the low post.
That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
Here's Gray. 28 points for her. And the layup's good off the glass.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Sutton. Now here's Angstler. Austin, she's guarded by Wilson. That's short off the rim.
You know, they did the right thing to stay so tight on her. That's her comfort zone.
And here's Gray. Back to Wilson. Shakir Austin with the steal. Citron goes in. Banked in off the glass.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Gray outside. Inside. And the Mystics on the break. Here's Angstler.
Nice work by Angstler there, using her size inside to draw the foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the away team.
And she sinks the second. Now the Aces with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Evans with it. Now guarded by Dolson. Gustafson can't hit. Angstler with it. There's the three. Rejected by Chelsea Gray.
Strong judgment and awareness to time that block perfectly. And, you know, as a leader, Gray is always up for a challenge. That's just tremendous transition passing straight to the bucket.
Pass to Smith. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Possesses the size to have the presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Gray defending. Rebound by the Aces. Now Bell. To the inside. Here's Gustafson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top, up by 15. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Pass to Sheldon. To the middle. Here's Dolson. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Smith, covered by Iriafin. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Lloyd. Outside Young. Over Sheldon. Young's shot is off. And stolen by Smith. Jackie Young on the wing. Screen by Gustafson. Out to the left wing. Bell fires for 3. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
To the paint. Iriafin, covered by Smith. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Here's Young. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Sheldon outside. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Dolson. Lloyd grabs the board. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Gustafson. Over Dolson. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And stolen by Lloyd. Smith, covered by Iriafen. Lloyd up top. For three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Angsler. Covered by Lloyd. Here's Dolson. Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Count the basket.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Here's Lloyd. And the shot goes in.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Dolson. Sheldon. Now Iriafen. Covered by Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Stephanie Dolson. That is her first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wilson sets a screen. Down low. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, it just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Here's Austin, and Asia Wilson with the block. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Substitution for your Las Vegas Aces. Number 3.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Gray with it. Austin picks her up, and that one drops for her.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half.
Their snipers are starting to do their thing, and that's really going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Gray outside. From down in the low post, it goes.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Outside for Citron. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now here's Gray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow. I mean, come on, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Pass to Sutton. Last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. I think games involving Clark selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
Pass to Iriafen. And here's Sutton from deep. And Another miss by Washington. Young with it. Austin's there. Young's shot is off. Pass to Citron. To the middle. Austin, guarded by Young. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
And so she makes both from the line.
Well, after she didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, she's been much more active since halftime, drawing some fouls.
Gray in the post. Misses the layup. The Mystics on offense. And a foul on Gray. That is her first foul of the game. Washington calls timeout. And Washington has possession. And here's Sutton. Pass to Citron. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. She gets that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the paint. It's stolen by Uriafin. To the left side wing. Here's Sutton. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Sutton, the rare guard who rather score around the rim than from beyond the arc.
Gray. Outside Lloyd.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside. And stolen by Citron. Here's Sutton. Oh, it's blocked by Parker Tyus. Sutton with the bucket.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
To the inside. A shot by Parker Tyus. No good.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Scott, guarded by Young. Pass to Austin. 6 to shoot. Screen by Austin. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she shot the ball 11 times.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Gray. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
Both good at the line.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
Here's Sutton. Gray defending. It's Sonia Citron on the wing. Pass to Sutton. From the arc. Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
And Gray gets it to go.
Check out Gray's assertiveness on the drive. Once she gets going, she won't be denied.
Outside Citron. Iriafin. She's guarded by Wilson. The fadeaway. Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. Here's Gray. Off target. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd